Good afternoon, children. So let's continue the last exercise of chapter 11, that is 11.4. Over here, before I start with the exercise, as I have said, every exercise is related to some formulas, correct? So this is related to volume formula. It can be a volume of a cylinder, it can be a volume of a cuboid, it can be a volume of a cube. So children, first and foremost, I will just give you the formulas. Volume of a cube will be, you can say, side square or length square, that is length into breadth into height, because all are same. Because it's a cube, you can just write length cube or side cube. Second, formula of a cuboid. What will be the formula of a cuboid? It will be length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. Clear? Volume of a cuboid will be length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. This, children, this exercise is very easy if you know the formula. Okay, but if you don't know the formula, then you won't be able to do these sums. And the last but not the least, it is the volume of a cylinder. Any cylindrical figure, in short, volume of a cylinder formula is pi r square h. What is it? Pi r, that is pi r square h. R stands here for radius, h stands for height. We just have to use these formulas and we can easily do the whole exercise. Now children, just look over here. The first exercise is related to when a situation is given, what you will do, whether you will find volume or you will find surface area. First is, a figure is given, how much it can hold, means what is the capacity of that figure to hold something inside it. So we will use the formula of volume. Second is to cement the total number of cement bags required to plaster it. Means if you want to do plastering of something, what you will do plastering, beta? It is the plastering of the surface areas, correct? Here you will use the total surface area formula. Means so you will use total surface area for calculation. Third one, to find the number of small tanks that can be filled with water from it. Means there is some big tanker and how many tanks of water you can fill in it. Means this again shows capacity. So this is again volume. Clear with this? So the three formulas you need to learn for this exercise is volume of a cube, volume of a cuboid, and volume of a cylinder. Now let's start with the exercise. Second one, diameter. Now there are two cylinders given. Look over here, it is like one's diameter is 7 and height is 14. Another one, diameter is 14 and height is 7. Okay, so how we can work out? So first of all, what they want to know whose volume will be more, and they also wants to know whose surface area will be more. So children, just apply the formulas. You will write volume of cylinder A, formula is pi r square h. Then you will find volume of cylinder B, formula is, what is the formula? Same thing, pi r square h. Then total surface area. Total surface area formula is 2 pi r bracket h plus r of A also and B also. And from that only you can easily make out which is having more volume and which is having more. Now the figure which will have more volume, of course even the area will be more of that figure only. Okay, so how to write down I have given over here. But in this sum now I have not given you about means I have not written over here about volume. So you first find out the volume of a cylinder by the formula pi r square h of both. So you will get to know B is more. Okay, the volume of cylinder B is more. Then you find the surface area. Now third one, children, height of a cuboid we have to find out, and base area is given and volume is given. Now children, base area means what? It is multiplication of length plus length multiplied by breadth is called base area. Okay, so I have given you two formulas for volume of a, I have given you two formulas, correct? So now we can for a cuboid, one is simply length into breadth into height and another is base area multiplied by height. Any one of that you use, because here directly length plus length multiplied by breadth is given, that is 180. So and volume is also given over here. So volume is 900. So you will write the formula 900 is equal to 180 multiplied by height, and you can easily get height. So over here children, whole exercise is just dependent on the formulas. You should know when to use which formula. Now the fourth one, a cuboid. A cuboid is is of dimension. Now children, length, breadth and height is already given. So first thing, from this you can easily find the volume, correct? Yeah. Now once you find the volume of the cuboid by multiplying length into breadth into height, whatever answer you get from there. And another thing they have given, there is one cube. How much cubes you can fill it, correct? So you find the area of the volume of the cube also. Volume of the cube formula is, what is the volume of the cube formula? Side multiply by side multiply by side, or you can say side cube. Once you get that answer, you just have to total upon the volume of that cube. Means volume of cuboid divided by volume of cube. That will give you the required cubes required, which can be which is the capacity of that cuboid to take in. Clear? Fifth one is find the height again of the cylinder whose volume is given and diameter is given. And diameter of the base centimeter is given. Children, over here you have to see, look, volume is given of meter in meters and diameter is given in centimeters. So you need to change the diameter from centimeter to meter. You just have to divide by 100. So you will get 1 point. Diameter in meters, you will get 1.4. Okay, and then use the formula of cylinder and you will get height. Clear? Now once you get height, your sum, this is the question was just to find the height, so you can easily solve this problem. Now the sixth one, children, if you go to see sixth one, over here first we have to find